Welcome back, Stasa23 here, back again with some knife therapy. And before I get started, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up so I know you're enjoying the content. If not, thumbs down works as well. And if you like knife content and you're not already, hit the subscribe button. All right, this one is a really exciting knife for me. Probably something that got me the most excited so far this year. I know we're still early in 2021, but this knife, I missed out. This was a pre-order knife, and I missed the pre-order because I didn't really miss it. I didn't have the money at the time because I had already had a pre-order in on something else, so I couldn't afford this one. So I was bummed out when I saw everybody's, especially when I saw this particular variation of it, and you'll know why in a second. So a friend of mine had bought this one, and he really wanted another blade shape, and he knew I liked this, so he figured he would ask me. Boy, I can't thank him enough. Man, oh man. I don't know if he wants to be named. If so, I will leave a link to his Instagram. And this is the Sharp by Designs Evo Typhoon. Wow, that's some beauty. I've never had anything with silver twill carbon fiber, and boy, it's beautiful. Wow, absolutely seamless. And I know this is not technically an unboxing, but it is. I unboxed it out of the packaging. This is the first time I'm really getting to look at it up close. I picked it up from him personally. Nice. I love how they soften all these edges like that. You got that cylinder, that revolver cylinder type pivot, and it kind of comes up a little bit. And black titanium scales. God, that's nice. And I love the fact that they didn't mess up the flow of the front scale by adding a lanyard hole right there. I like that. Oh, nice. Some little texture right there. Same pocket clip that you see on all. That's his signature pocket clip, I guess. Love the fact that you got the carbon fiber on this side and they got it on this side. Can't stand whenever they only put it on one side. It looks cheap. Very, very nice. There is Brian Nadeau's maker mark on the flipper tab right there. Looks like you have a T8 here. Look at that big old screw right there. That's a massive one. Very, very nice fit and finish on this one. Very, very nice. Let's check it out. Let's see that flip. Ooh, looks like a well-designed flipper tab. Ooh, look at that blade. That just, oh, if y'all can see me right now, smiling ear to ear. Nice, and of course it's gonna, let's see if it's gonna play well with my lights. I'm gonna have to adjust my lights. Sorry about that. Let's see, turn them that way a little bit. Does that make it too dark? No, that looks like it'll be all right. Got that nice clip point with the fullers. They had several different variations. He went with the clip point with the fuller instead of a blade hole, he said. And nice. Oof, well done. And that looks like a hand rub satin. That's, it's definitely a satin, and I thought it was a hand rub because it looks just as good as some of my other knives with a hand rub finish. And ooh, it feels so good. But he said that it's a belt satin, so I'm guessing they did it on like a Scotch-Brite or something. Very, very nice and consistent. Oof, good jimping up here. Now, I don't know if it's going to be too sharp or not. I haven't started testing it yet, but it definitely locks in. You're not moving. It doesn't feel super uncomfortable. Got a nice sharpening choil. I like the way he does that, where he comes in a slant like that. Very, very nice. Oof. Feels decently thin, too. Nice, should be a nice little cutter. There's my lockup on it. And if you've never owned a knife made by or designed by Brian Nadeau, he came up with his own detent system. And instead of having actual detent ball on the liner that falls into a hole on the blade. He came up with, let's see if I can show you, a detent nub, should you say. And let's see, it might be too bright. Let's see if I got a dimmer flashlight. Yeah. All right, let's see. Can you see that? See that little, it looks like a little mountain on the end of the lock bar insert where your detent ball would be. So come this way, you can see it a little better there. Just wanting to focus on everything else. But very cool. I love when somebody does something innovative, and that's kind of his thing. Love his designs. Let's see. Looks like it's perfectly centered. Kind of look down that little line right there. The action on this thing's incredible. No play whatsoever, up or down, left or right. This thing is rock solid. Comfortable disengage. Flipper's very comfortable. The action's very good. Let me see. I also have my other Brian Doe production knife, and that is the Void. There's a good comparison, size comparison. So the Evo is like a full-size EDC. This one's more of like a compact EDC. It's almost too small for me. I get a 4-finger grip on this one. It's comfortable. Both of them, you know, completely different knives. And on this one, he went with a different flipper tab shape. I was kind of hoping he would have this flipper on this one. It just, I guess it didn't work out with this model. I know some people hate it because it's a pocket pecker. I could care less. You know, that's not too big for me, especially if it's comfortable. You know, it's comfortable. I just put my finger down on there, and you're not putting your finger on the top right there. That would probably be uncomfortable, but I just lay my my finger on top of it and do a light switch on it. Works fine. This one works good as well. The actions are just really nice and crisp. That's how I can say it's got that nice oomph to it. Whenever you break that detent, it comes rocketing out. I wonder if I can fail the detent. Let's see. I'm gonna try to barely put any pressure on here. That's crazy. Let's see. This is something I could usually fail it when I do this. Let's see if I can fail it. Yep. Now that I'm just basically, hold on, make sure I'm not touching it. That's no momentum whatsoever. Let's find another knife that let me try that on. Let's see. This is a Kershaw Skyline. But the Skyline's on washers. So very nice. Let's see. It's not a complete fall shut, but it's very smooth. I think that's more so that detent, and I think once it breaks in, it will be more drop shut action, because this one has gotten very, very smooth over time. And I think what it is that, and I think Brian had told me this as well, on this one, that detent nub, especially from, you know, coming from somebody other than him, you know, to where he can fine tune it. It has like a peak on it, kind of. So once you start wearing that peak out, it has more surface area to slide against on the blade, and it breaks in more and more over time. This one, oh God, thank you for allowing me to get one of these. Like I said, if he doesn't mind me leaving a link to his Instagram, I will do that down in the description box. I can't be more excited. I'll do a video. I'll do my full review of this one once I've carried it and used it enough. And there you go. I don't even know what blade steel these are, because like I said, I didn't really look into the Protos too. I mean, I didn't really look into them too much because I knew I couldn't afford it at the time. And like I said, my buddy made me. I think he probably sold me. Knowing him, he probably sold me this for even under what he paid for it. He's a really good dude, and couldn't be more happy. All right. I'm trying to think if there's anything else before I let y'all go. I know I'm probably rambling by now. You know, before this, my favorite clip or whatever clip point design, blade shape design was like this right here. This is the Ortis, the Civivi Ortis, or the pretty much same knife, a little bit bigger, the Dogma. I like how far back this goes, but this is a different, you know, completely different style, and I love the way this looks, especially God, whenever you get that swedge in there with a clip point, that's whenever it just looks so nice. Look, all these Civivis. I love the way Civivi's been doing their clip points. This one would have been better if it would have had a little bit deeper of a swedge, or maybe brought this back like those two. Still wish they would do this in a liner lock or a bolster lock or something like that. I know I'd buy one because I love this knife, even though it's kind of dangerous for me not having that lock. And there you go. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down below. I hope everybody's having an absolute wonderful day, and I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.